Scientific research now shows that the typical Western diet, loaded with added sugars, white flour, and processed vegetable oils, can speed up memory loss and cognitive decline in older adults. In other words, what is on your plate right now could be quietly hurting your brain health. The information in this video is for educational purposes only. I am not a doctor, and nothing here should be taken as personalized medical advice. Always consult your physician before making any changes to your diet or health regimen. Stay tuned because we are saving the biggest one for last. Item number 1 on our list turns out to be the world's most common breakfast food, so you will definitely want to hear what to swap it with at the end. Number 5. Sugary foods and drinks. Sugary snacks, sodas, and desserts, including fruit juices, are high on the list of brain offenders. When you consume a lot of simple sugar, your blood glucose spikes, triggering insulin surges, oxidative stress, and chronic inflammation in the brain. Over time, this metabolic stress foggifies the hippocampus, the memory center, making it harder to learn and remember. Indeed, higher intake of simple sugars has been linked to worse cognitive function and even a higher risk of mild cognitive impairment in older people. Fortunately, there is a sweet and healthy alternative. Swap out candy, soda, or sugary cereal for whole fruits and berries, which release sugar slowly and deliver antioxidants. Studies of older adults show that berry-rich foods and drinks improve blood flow to the brain and boost memory performance. For example, a handful of blueberries or sliced strawberries with your morning cereal provides natural sweetness plus flavonoids that protect brain cells. Even a square of dark chocolate, at least 70% cocoa, can curb sugar cravings while providing brain-healthy polyphenols. These options satisfy your sweet tooth without the sharp glucose spikes, and they actively feed and calm your neurons. Number 4. Fried and packaged snacks. Crunchy chips, fast food fries, and many packaged baked goods look innocent, but they often contain heavily processed vegetable oils like corn, soybean, or sunflower oil. These seed oils are rich in unstable polyunsaturated fats that oxidize when cooked at high heat. As a result, they form toxic byproducts and trans fats that trigger widespread inflammation in the body and brain. In one animal study, a high soybean oil diet caused severe neuroinflammation and compromised neuron health, even more so than a high saturated fat diet. Inflammation and oxidized lipids essentially rub salt on aging brain cells, increasing brain fog and memory loss. You do not have to panic about eliminating all fat. You just need to choose the right fats. Instead of seed oils and fried junk, use healthy fats. Cook with extra virgin olive oil or avocado oil, which are rich in monounsaturated fats and antioxidants. These fats actually block inflammation. In fact, components in extra virgin olive oil, like oleuropein and hydroxytyrosol, have been shown to protect neurons and reduce neuroinflammation. Similarly, snack on raw nuts or seeds, like walnuts or pumpkin seeds, instead of chips. They contain brain-healthy omega-3 and omega-6 in balanced ratios, plus vitamin E. Even grass-fed butter or ghee in moderation are far safer for your brain than hydrogenated margarine or seed oil shortenings. These wholesome fats keep blood vessel linings supple and feed your brain, whereas the refined oils in fried snacks tend to promote oxidative damage. Number 3. Refined carbohydrates. Refined starchy carbs like white bread, white rice, regular pasta, pastries, and even many breakfast cereals are another stealth memory killer. These are fast carbs that your body treats much like pure sugar. They digest immediately into glucose and spike your blood sugar. Those spikes lead to chronic insulin elevation and advanced glycation end products in tissues, including your brain. Over time, research shows this damages the hippocampus and impairs learning and memory. One review notes that a diet high in refined carbohydrates is independently linked to cognitive deficits, even if you stay slim. In other words, even without obesity, white flour can make your brain sluggish. The fix here is simple. Choose whole grains and fiber instead. Swap white bread for 100% whole grain or seeded bread, choose brown or wild rice instead of white, and enjoy steel-cut oats or barley for breakfast. Whole grains release glucose slowly, keeping energy levels steady and insulin low. They also deliver B vitamins, magnesium, and fiber, which are nutrients that feed neurons and gut bacteria beneficial for the brain. Decades of studies show that diets rich in whole grains, vegetables, fruits, and nuts are linked to larger brain volume and slower cognitive decline. For example, a bowl of oatmeal with flaxseed and berries provides lasting energy for your brain without the blood sugar crash. In short, go for complex carbs and fiber to keep your mind sharp. Number 2. Processed meats. Now let's talk about something many seniors love: bacon, ham, salami, and sausage. Unfortunately, this processed red meat category is directly linked to memory problems. A massive long-term study of over 130,000 people found that just 2 servings per week of processed meat, which is about 2 rashers of bacon or a sausage, raised dementia risk by 14% compared to very low intake. In practical terms, each extra daily serving of processed meat was associated with roughly 1.6 more years of cognitive aging in global thinking and memory tests. Why? These meats are loaded with preservatives like nitrites, excess salt, and inflammatory fats. They stress blood vessels and can even promote brain plaques and inflammation. The good news is you can swap without sacrificing taste. Try beans, nuts, or tofu in place of processed meat. Remarkably, the same study found that replacing just 1 daily serving of processed meat with nuts or legumes was linked to a 20% lower dementia risk. That means a humble handful of walnuts or a bowl of bean stew can actively protect your memory. Beans, lentils, tofu, and unsalted nuts give you protein and healthy fats without the harmful additives. Even lean, unprocessed meats, like a small piece of chicken or fresh-cooked fish, are a better choice than ham or bacon. The bottom line: reduce ham, bacon, and salami, and replace them with plant-based proteins or fish. Your brain will thank you. And finally, number 1. White bread and toast. The most common breakfast food in the world. White bread, and by extension, white toast or sandwich bread. A simple slice of white toast may seem harmless, but it is basically refined flour at breakfast. Every bite delivers a rapid sugar hit, triggering insulin spikes and inflammation just as the other refined carbs do. Brain imaging studies suggest that chronic intake of white flour can dull attention and memory. After all, it is nothing more than a highly processed carb devoid of fiber or micronutrients. This one is easy to fix. Switch to whole grain or sprouted breads, or even better, skip bread altogether and try options like oatmeal or a veggie omelet. Whole grain toast, sourdough, or rye bread still taste great, but keep blood sugar steadier and feed your gut-brain axis. For example, almond butter on whole grain toast gives protein, healthy fat, and fiber, whereas a buttered white roll does not. Studies consistently show that people who eat whole grains and seeds get more of the B vitamins, antioxidants, and plant compounds that build neurons. By making this one swap at breakfast, you cut out a giant contributor to brain fog. Which of these swaps are you going to try first? Let me know in the comments below. Also, tell us, what is one brain-healthy food you love to eat? We would love to see your ideas. Sharing in the comments can inspire others. And if you found this video helpful, please subscribe to Ageless Healthspan for a new senior health tip every week. Stay informed, stay proactive, and keep nourishing that brain. You can slow the aging process one meal at a time.